We do have the Terrorblade being played by Arme. The Dark Willow, of course. He could actually tick out to this if one more right click from FY, who have to TP out now. And Ramses, the stun comes in, and VP solo. He'll find the first kill for his team. And it looked great for FY for just a moment. He did commit the Mango. They will commit the Hex before the Firestorm can come out. In fact, he does get it out anyway. But Ramses will pick up that right click and the last hit on the Underlord. And we will have a 2-2 now at 6 minutes in.
Looks like bot lane though. Pasha is going to be in trouble. He does get rooted into place. He's trying to make a run for it. And he probably will be okay. In fact, no, he won't. They get the glimpse. The TP away. He's trying his best, but it's not enough. He will end up dropping. They are going to try and make something big happen here. And the Dark Rift does come in from Chalice in the mid lane. So he could be in a spot of issue. But they will actually end up finding another. And who is that? You couldn't even catch him. It was Zomnus. He does have the full BKB up now though. Terrorize will be committed. No, in fact, it won't. It's just the Brambles. But look at this. The Lifestealer can't survive. Now the Terrorize comes in. And he will just have to back off. Chalice goes straight to the front lines. The Infest has been committed. Avalanche as well. The Glimpse back. Chalice in a lot of trouble now. But here come the cause of LGD Gaming. They start with nobody. In fact, they've got no one at the moment. Ramses will back off. And Roger, he'll be the only loss. So 1 for 1. But VP are going to be satisfied so far with that. Solo will be the second though. But the fight might actually happen in mid. The Static Storm does actually connect onto Ramses. Now the Snowball protects him, but here comes Solo. He's gone already. No one comes in to try and help out. He has the BKB up, and actually Chalice is copying way too much damage. Maybe trying to help him out, but he's dealing nothing as the Dragon Knight right now. He'll be BKB up as well. Arme is nowhere to be seen. He's doomed up right now. He's coming back in. Roger, he's going to drop next, it looks like. Maybe we'll take him out. Pasha comes back in, but the Curse Crown is there. No one jumps in as well with Ramses. They actually take out one. They've got the DK out of there. Arme is going to try and man fight this. He has the Sunder, but in fact, no, he does not. He couldn't use it. I believe that was the Infernal Blade that cancelled off the animation. Ramses continues to chase. FY in massive trouble now. And Ramses finds his team another kill, and my god. And now it seems like the net worth lead is just completely gone for the side of LGD. Maybe goes in. They will get started again onto Solo. The Static Storm, the Avalanche Toss combo. FY is completely gone. Now the Doom is onto the Terrorblade, and he's in big trouble. Arme can't do anything to survive, and he's gone as well. Maybe will be the next target. In fact, they're going for Chalice, but the Dark Rift has been committed, and he should be able to get out of this one, and he does. No one has to be careful. Pit of Malice comes out. They will glimpse him back as well. The kinetic field is there. Does he have the BKB? Yes, he does, but he won't use it yet. They'll go immediately onto Arme, and well, he does get the Thunder off just in time onto Pasha, but they're continuing to chase him up. He has BKB'd, but he's still copying way too much damage. No one is very healthy himself. He has committed the cheese. They will eventually get Arme, and now FY almost goes down, but not quite. Ramses didn't wait long enough for that Radiance tick. They will eventually get Chalice, it looks like, and that's much more worth it anyway. Solo is going to go down. Maybe is left all alone. He might be able to find Roger, though. Nice damage coming out from the back lines, but he does end up losing his life. And I hear another glimpse. Arme actually ends up finding a kill into Roger, funnily enough. Roshan getting very, very low. Maze does end up coming out. Hit of Malice as well. Ramsey still dealing a hell of a lot of damage. Maybe we'll jump in immediately onto no one. The Terrorize is actually good, but Ramsey has raged up and picks up everything. The Dark Rift, is it going to be in time? Chalice actually gets a nice toss back, and he will get out of that one. Meanwhile, FY, he won't be so lucky. He actually TPs, but the Hex is there, and the Nullifier comes out from Ramses. And they will find that kill again. He got the Shard, the Cheese, and the Aegis. He gets started on the Range Racks, again, copying a lot of damage, but he's not afraid with that Aegis. He will rage up. They'll go immediately onto maybe that Nullifier, dealing so much. They'll take him out. Now Chalice will be the next target. The Snowball does come in. But the melee rack's still in a lot of trouble. They'll jump again onto Ramses. He's still not afraid to just push in and fight. Looks like they will go straight onto Maybe, and he's in massive trouble right now. And in fact, that was Arme, my apologies. He does end up going down. Chalice, meanwhile, will drop as well as FY, and this might be GG well played. The buybacks are coming up, but will VP actually back off out of this? I don't think so. There's no need to. They still have the Aegis. I believe they still might have the cheese. Arme cannot buy back through all this. Chalice actually gets caught out, and they call GG as soon as they see it. The first game will go to VP. That's a great start for the Russians. And VP, maybe assuming it is, of course, you do want to believe you'll 2-0 LGD. Well, that being said, in conjunction with the Rubik, he probably could. It looks like they will be able to steal this boundary rune anyway. Ramsey's not going to be able to contest this. He does have the Jingu Mastery, though. He needs one more right click, and he's not going for it. This could be first blood. Beautiful shots from Roger, but it's not enough. FY will find the right click, and now Roger is in massive trouble. He should get taken down, but Solo with the double impale. Oh, Solo. Gonna go for the Chalice again, but FY is always there and ready to go. The Jingu Master needs one more hit. He will find it, but can he find a kill? Nice balance strike. Chalice verifies up. They will at least find Solo. FY joins his carry. Shards is pretty decent, but Arme will walk the other way. The cooldown comes down. Well as the Rocket, the Snowball, and the Wild Axes go out again. They just can't find the kill. Now maybe finds a return kill for himself, and he's going to go straight after no one. The Glimpse is there, and he's trapped in the kinetic field. There's just nowhere to go for him. He's really got nothing left. He will try and run the other way. It will not work. At a very early timing. They will get the Glimpse onto the Gyro. They will get started with the Avalanche. Although nice Snowball comes in, and maybe he's actually in massive trouble. He will go down. Now they'll chase X Nova as well. Can they find the Shard block though? It is on cooldown still. Chalice, he will come in with the Gush. Roger is now in big trouble. He will throw out the Shards trying to get X Nova, and actually he is ticking down a bit due to that urn. And it looks like he will actually die. So they will find a nice kill for themselves, although... Or the LGD, they have their own, another smoke going on. The Ravage did come out. It looks like they do have the Earth Spike onto Roger. The stun is there onto Chalice. Where's all this damage? There it is. It's onto Ramsey. He's completely gone. Solo trying to defend in the back lines. And, well, it looks like a nice epicenter comes in from Pasha. They'll at least get maybe Nova. About to drop as well. Arme is going nuts. The Snowball goes straight back to Chalice. They want to take him out at least, or at least get out of here. Solo is down. FY is being chased by Pasha, but it's a 3 for 4 right now. And if undefended, can take it very fast. In fact, maybe finds a tree, and it is Ramses. Now the Static Storm comes in. Ramses was trying to be a bit cheeky about all this. Tries to run off. I don't know if he's going to be successful in all this. The toss is available. He does get tossed in anyway. But there was a Snowball from FY just in case. There might be a bit of an engagement. Maybe. Gonna see Pasha actually the blink in straight onto Roger, and he might just drop. In fact, no, he will not. The Snowball is there to delay it. Kinetic field, he does blink out, but the Glimpse is there. Balance strike as well. Roger is delaying this as much as he can. Now the Epicenter Burrow comes in. Ravage is committed, but it's only onto Pasha. And they are just going to return now. The finger is there. Chalice in massive trouble, although here comes Arme. He's just ripping them to shreds right now. 2 down. For the side of Virtus Pro. We did have a buyback come out from Roger, and now he's just going to die back immediately. This is not what Virtus Pro wanted. And Arme with a triple kill. In fact, it looks like maybe he's found even more. No one forced to use the BKB. And that's pretty much all maybe wanted. In fact, FY finds Ramses immediately. Do they have a way to cut down the tree? Well, they have the Static Storm Glimpse, and he's stunned up anyway, so he can't even do anything about it. He will go down as well. The only one to survive all this is the Gyrocopter. Everyone is here and grouped up. LGD, they do not have their carry. And ultimately, they will not go for this. They will wait it out, though. They want Ramses. The Gush starts off nice. Earth Spike coming up from Solo. The Hex as well. He'll die for his team and his carry. Although Ramses wants to turn this one around. A buyback immediately from Solo. Ravage does come out and connects onto 3. In fact, it was 4 it connected on. Nice Ravage indeed. Nice Shard block as well coming in onto FY. Get rid of this pesky Rubik. Ramses goes straight after him. They know he has to be out of this fight, and he's gone now. Chalice is stuck in the trees. They will earn him up, and he should just drop it, looks like. The Jingu Mastery does a hell of a lot of damage from the Monkey King, and Ramses will find it. Maybe. They're going to find Pasha. That's a big kill to get it if they can get it. He will try and run out of there immediately, and he's not dead quite yet, but now he is. The Gush got him. Ravage is not out yet, actually. Maybe goes down to Ramses. And now they actually get X Nova as well, and they're going to keep going for this. FY in massive trouble. Here comes Chalice with the Ravage. Does connect onto 2. They will at least find Roger and Pasha. And now actually VP in a bit of trouble because Ramses gets ripped apart. He wants to find a multi-man burrow at the least, but Ame continues to really just hit up on the tower. Now he comes in. Epi wasn't great. The Ravage was, though, and maybe is really just destroying Pasha. They'll try and ward off this LGD side, and actually 2 are down. The buyback comes out onto Pasha as well. It looks like Chalice getting very low. They'll actually take out another. That was Ame that went down. He's just absolutely surrounded right now on that troll. The Finger of Death comes in as well, and oh, that's a bad shard block, but Pasha is there with the Blink Dagger. Avalanche comes in to try and delay this, but I don't see Ame getting out of it, and it doesn't look like he will. A beautiful high ground defense coming up from Virtus Pro. In fact, no, they will not. They'll turn around again. Have they got FY? It looks like they have, and they'll take him out immediately. Chalice, he doesn't have a Ravage available. Maybe he's in the middle of all this. Gets Walrus Punch. The BKB is about to wear out. X-Nova copping so much damage from that Flak Cannon. Ramses on the front lines with that Jingu Mastery. Pasha with the Burrow as well, and they'll take him out. He has no buyback available. Oh, that is really bad news for LGD. And VP probably not realizing this quite yet. But they'll be happy with the fact that they just got a mid-Rax for no reason. Meanwhile, top lane, it looks like Roger will give his life away, but there will be a double Burrow Strike coming up from Pasha. Now the Wukongs comes out, and Ame has committed the BKB, and it's gone to waste, essentially. Chalice is going to drop as well. And this could actually be... I mean, if VP want to keep going, this could be GG well played. Solo, he might drop. That Glimmer Cape, keeping him alive. They glimpse him back, but he's got help. Ramses is just waiting. This is almost a bit of a bait coming out from Solo. Ame goes back in. The balance strike does connect, but he does not want to go any further. It looks like LGD might have an idea of what's going on. And in fact, they just run straight into the Roche pit. So they're now trying to sneak the Roshan while all this is going on, and this is very clever of them, but LGD finally understand what's going on. Solo will get out there immediately, hexes up the Tidehunter. Can they take him out before the Ravage? Yes, they can! Ame comes in, but he's all by himself. The Wukong's command goes in as well. The buyback comes out from Chalice. It looks like he's at least got the Monkey King, so Ramses buys back as well. It's literally a 2 for 2 right now. Everyone's just buying back. Chalice trying to take down one, but it looks like Pasha gets the epicenter off. Roger trying to survive through all this, and here comes Ramses, but he can't die a second time. It looks like Ame will get Warriors Punch. The FY will find that kill, and the buybacks are coming out one by one. This Roshan, though, looks like it will be given to the way of VP unless they can steal it, but they can't. Ame, understanding he's so close right now to taking game 2. Maybe jumps in. They've got no one, but no, he'll BKB the Flak Cannon. Oh, the Wukong's command. The Ravage actually hits nobody, and they will find one. Chalice is down. Balance Strike now. The Static Storm as well. Not really catching anyone but Solo. Ame trying to take down Ramses and doing a good job of it right now, but Ramses still alive. Nice Burrow Strike comes in from Pasha and the Finger, but they will eventually get the dieback on Ramses, and they have to call GG well played. VP so close, yet so far. Third game before the Grand Final series. Who will it be? We'll find out in just a moment. Top lane. Looks like there's some action onto Solo, and this should be the first blood, and it will be. FY. With the shards, and the snowball gets the job done. Meanwhile, Roger is still chasing. Nice stun, but he will not be able to find the last right click and may give his life away. In fact, no, he does. The Orb of Venom tick did the job. No one. We'll throw a stun out. There's not really any help coming in quite yet. Of course, Roger was in the background, but it wasn't quite close. Now no one actually gets sharded again. FY. Nice snowball to dodge everything from Roger. And now no one is in just massive trouble. Maybe still trying to find the kill. We'll get away with it. And Roger goes down as well. Maybe gets a double. And FY. Ramses again. Metamorphosis is up, and he'll use it immediately. They will put him to sleep. And then the roll in from Roger to slow him down, and the kickback as well. But Ramses is copying way too much damage from Maybe, and he'll go down immediately. And again, Maybe with the rotation and the double kill. And Solo, it might even be a triple. The Lightning Storm, the stun is not used quite yet. Solo's still trying to make a run for it. Will he give him the triple? He will not. Maybe. FY, the shards again connect perfectly, and no one's stuck in the middle of all this. The snowball comes in. His team's trying to help out, but they're way too far away. They even commit the Static Storm for it. I think somewhere, in fact, he comes in, and now Ame's going to turn this around onto Pasha, and he's in massive trouble. The fight's going on all around this map area, and nobody's dead yet somehow. Underlord is put to sleep. Now the Fiend's Grip as well. Rams is actually hitting very hard with that meta. We'll take him out now. Maybe could be in massive trouble. They can't catch him though. They're trying their best. The Snowball comes in to stop all this. And looks like FY will give his life away for the sake of maybe living. And let me tell you, that Snowball path was fantastic. Ramses, they roll in. Arme trying to get out of there. He has the chrono, but the Fiend's Grip just in time from Solo. But again, Fry with the Snowball saves Arme just enough. And now the chrono comes out onto 2. The Netherward is dealing a fair bit of damage, I suppose. Arme not able to take down Ramses. The armor is too high. Chalice trying to get out, but the Dark Rift will not get off in time. They're going to go straight after Maybe now. The Sunder is there. Ramses is back up to full HP and Maybe denies himself. And they get the sleep onto FY. And this is really bad for the side of LGD. They even slipped. In fact, it was the Disruptor who tried to take the sleep off FY. Snowball is there, but he won't be able to really save himself, I don't think. X-Nova does drop. FY as well is gone. And Maybe now has an Aegis for himself. Solo gets rolled on. The sleep is there, and in fact he gets glimpsed back as well. This man's been thrown around all over the place. The chrono, is it there? Arme, he has it, but he hasn't thrown it out, and now he goes for it onto Ramses. He just got the Metamorphosis back, but again, he's just too tanky to deal with. They want Maybe. Will that right click do it? It doesn't look like it, but this one will. No, he has the Yules. He's going to make this harder and harder for them to get. He has an Aegis anyway. They'll try and defend Maybe, but FY is gone immediately after jumping in, and Maybe is in massive trouble. He BKBs, but I don't think that's enough. And he will just get right-clicked to death. Meanwhile, X-Nova, he will be in the same boat. Those shards actually splits them up from that high ground potential. The Roshan is being taken through all this. Pasha drops the ward. They need to get something done. The Roshan's getting very, very low. They jump in, but it's not enough. Arme's gone, actually. Chalice, he's the next target. There's too much damage coming out, and Chalice looks like he's going to drop. They can't kill the Roshan in time. The Aegis, no. FY, has he stolen? No, he has not. No one has got the Aegis. Bit of an overextension from him, and now LGD will just run forward. Netherward will be taken down as well. Pasha, glimpse back. Where's the chrono? Not thrown out quite yet. FY is still chasing, and Pasha's in massive trouble right now. He can try to survive as best as he can, and actually the chrono is good. It's onto 2. They're going to try and fight this the best they can, but it doesn't look great. The Lotus Orb just in time. Ramsey's trying to man fight this, and Arme not looking healthy. He will time walk this one off. Chalice, meanwhile, left alone. In fact, those shards again from FY blocking the way, so he's safe, but not safe enough. No one finds the stun. Snowball actually saves him, it looks like, and he eats the cheese while that was happening. In fact, it wasn't a cheese. How did he get back to full HP? Who the hell knows? We'll find out later. Pasha, meanwhile, will end up going down. Chalice gets caught by the Fiend's Grip. They jump in again, and there's the chrono. He's actually caught 3 in it. The Firestorm as well. Solo's down. Now they're going straight onto Ramses, but can they take him? The Decrepit was there. Now the Pit of Malice as well. Ramses, he gets the Sun off just in time. FY tried to dodge it, and it looks like maybe he's gone perhaps a bit too far. Can they save him? The glimpse back. They've got at least no one out of there. Maybe is still alive through all this, but he has to deny himself. This game at 44 minutes in, it's closer than it has to be. And in fact, FY gets jumped on, and he might just die here. He's been silenced as well, and he's gone. But at the very least, they will take the advantage in the game. I'm around. They're actually going to Dark Rift. Oh, this could be dangerous. Actually, Roger, he's going to get caught out, but he blinks out immediately. But the chrono is great onto 2. He'll find Pasha as well as Roger. The shards blocking off for the time being. No one trying to man fight this. And here comes Ramses. He's hitting so damn hard. Somnus is in massive trouble. And maybe he uses up nice Static Storm onto 3 again. There's no BKBs available right now on the side of VP. But they're still winning this team fight. It looks like, in fact, no, they're not. They're 2 down. Buyback comes out onto Solo. Now Ramsey's in massive trouble. He goes down as well as no one. They have buybacks, but a massive misplay coming out, or I should say a beautiful play coming out from LGD. This reflection is rather painful. They'll get the stun onto Chalice, but the chrono immediately onto the DK. No one. They put him to sleep, but the BKBs will do the job. Now the stun that comes in from Ramses, but it's not enough, and that's a dieback on no one. VP, I don't think they can defend this without the Metamorphosis. Pasha now in trouble. FY goes in. 3 trapped in the Pit of Malice. It looks like the Bane is going down, as well as the Earth Spirit. Roger will buy back, but they're going straight for the tier 4. Down. Maybe. Who's he going to focus on? Nobody quite yet. They're not taking the Ancient, surprisingly enough. Pasha's going to come in, and somehow it looks like this Ancient is being defended. A beautiful silence comes out from Roger. Now Arme loses the Aegis. Chalice is losing his HP as well. He has to be a bit careful. He doesn't have a cheese on him, and he will actually go down, but now Ramsey's in massive trouble. Does he have the Sunder? Yes, he does. Who is he going to use it on, though? The Decrepify keeping him alive long enough. And, well, he goes down. He couldn't actually Sunder in time. He buys back, but no Metamorphosis is available, and this is GG well played. Solo calls it, and ladies and gentlemen, you have your grand finalists going up against Mineski. It will be LGD Gaming